Today we're doing a Godzilla Unleashed for you. So this is a special one we have for one of their subscribers. So we're going to be using Krystalak and Megaguirus. And the city that you guys wanted is the middle one on the bottom.
Yeah, that's Tokyo, and these are environments, actually.
So my fiance is playing as Krystalak, and the computer is playing as Megaguirus.
Krystalak. Megaguirus.
Oh, she's so cool.
Monsters.
Yeah. Back in the movie, she's a giant death moth with a stinger tail.
Oh, she's evil?
Oh yeah. Back in Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, there was lots of bugs swarming around Godzilla, and Megaguirus, however, well, she of course ended up being the monster who Godzilla was fighting, aiming for the title, but mostly, however, or what happened in that movie, Megaguirus was also stinging Godzilla in certain spots.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see the stinger at the end of her tail.
Yep.
So she's stinged Godzilla a whole bunch of times.
Yeah. Oh, and you wouldn't believe this, but when Megaguirus lowered her tail stinger, Godzilla actually bit onto it and broke it.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw a clip of it on YouTube once, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, in Godzilla vs. Megaguirus is actually where Godzilla performed another awesome trick. For any of you who remember the 1973 movie of Godzilla vs. Megalon, where Godzilla pulled off that flying drop kick move, well, in Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, Godzilla actually pulled off a body slam on Megaguirus.
Whoa, cool. King Draco, they were wondering, what year was the movie when Megaguirus and Godzilla were fighting?
2000, actually, which was 26 years ago.
Wow. So it was made in 2000. So this movie, that movie was made in color.
Yeah, during the Millennium era.
Cool. I don't remember the 2000s. I was only kindergarten back then.
Oh yeah, Megaguirus has the surge of speed, so therefore...
That means she's fast?
Oh yeah, with this burst, therefore you'll be able to slow down your opponents that much faster.
So that's what she's doing to you?
Yep.
I didn't know she had wings.
Well, of course, she's a giant death moth. Because she's a mutant bug monster.
So she's evil. She's not as nice as Mothra.
Of course not, because they never met.
Mothra's the good moth. She's the bad moth.
Yeah, because they never met.
Yes, I know that. Because they're from different movies. Right? Different movies?
Yep, that's right.
Well, you only see Megaguirus once, right?
Yeah, Megaguirus was only for one movie.
Well, I think Godzilla killed her.
Yeah, of course that Godzilla killed Megaguirus.
Megaguirus. Monsters.
It looks like Tokyo's flooded.
Of course it is, because it's Space Godzilla's doing.
Oh, that evil guy again? I hate him.
Well, that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah, I know. But also, if you told me what Space Godzilla did, I don't like him. I love that idea you can pick up buildings.
That's what happens when you're a kaiju.
And my fiance put in something that you guys liked. You guys didn't like the army, so he turned that off.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have to worry about the army killing him. But I'm pretty sure they'll go after you because you did have them on.
Well, technically, sometimes they'll go after me during the campaign, and sometimes they'll change into a new tactic.
They just want to kill us, cause more damage.
No, they're trying to keep the planet safe while keeping the monsters under control because of Space Godzilla's rampage for revenge.
I think Space Godzilla will never give up. He's been in more movies than one.
Not really.
Sorry, that's Megagodzilla, sorry. And people say it's just a shame that Krystalak is not in a movie.
Yeah, that is true.
He's so cool looking.
Yeah, I get the point of that.
He has his crystal, he has crystals on his back, he has crystals as his facial hair. That's so cool.
Ooh, nice. Love it when that happens.
What was that crystal doing just break?
That gives me back my energy. Blue ones restore health.
Cool. Whoa! You're doing a good job. Way to go.
Krystalak, Megaguirus, monsters.
You did a good job, my fiance. Do it again.
Okay, but this is the last round of today.
I know. I didn't know Krystalak had fire breath.
That's crystal breath, actually, not fire.
Wow. That is so cool. I heard crystals are quartz too.
In a different way.
I know. That's so cool. Oh, cool. He's killing him. I mean, her. Teach that evil mock a lesson. Go again. Oh, get the crystal first. I'm watching him sing these way too much times. You taught her a lesson to do that. Awesome. You're bigger than she is. Just because she has wings doesn't mean she's good.
Yeah, but she can still give me a good beating.
Yeah, that's true. Because those wings on her arms, right?
Well, those are her pincer claws.
She's gonna kill you. But you're much better at it than she is. Our father Skinner was the bad thing.
Oh, it is, because it can also steal your breath ability for a single cell.
That's bad.
Yeah.
If you're using the breathing fire all the time. I mean, the breathing crystal. You said crystal breath, right?
Yep, that's right.
Well, it's Krystalak, so who knows what it wants. Go!
Done.
Yay! And here's your standing, guys. I mean, or the winner.
Get the results.
Thank you.
Yep.
My fiance as Krystalak 1 and 0 wins.
To
or the-
Megaguirus.
the
We already know that.
Okay.
So therefore, hope you enjoyed today's Smackdown. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to Miracle Awesome, and we'll see you all another time.
And you guys have a miracle awesome day. Bye.